You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I'm sorry for my scratchy throat. I've got a lovely case of strep, but I'm still here working, bringing you the news. And today I want to talk about the fallout from the Thursday U.S. episode of Adam losing his job and Nick being yanked back to Newman Enterprises, which I'm sure he will take on the chin. And I also want to talk about the scene with Nick punching Adam and why this feels like CBS is punching fans in the throat with this garbage promo. I just want to call it that right up front. But what I really want to talk about is whether Sally might hire Adam to help run her new company, which would completely annoy Nick. And I have reasons for saying this, and we're going to dig into all of them. But if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Young the Restless updates. So this week on Y&R, on the Thursday U.S. episode, Victor shakes everything up by vowing to Sharon that she can't pull her company out of the merger. So that would put her working under Nikki, because rather than putting Adam in charge of the new and improved Newman Media with SNA merged in, he has his wife running it as CEO. He orders Nick to go back over to Newman Enterprises to run that with Victoria. And I have to wonder if that means that Nate is out, or if Nick Toria are going to both be in charge of him. I don't know. Audra is going to be Nikki's COO, and that leaves Adam unemployed. And by the way, this is what I want to talk about when I say garbage promo. That big punch that Nick laid on Adam in the promo was a complete fake out. Such a waste of time, not only in the promo, but also in the episode, as you're going to see on Thursday. So Victor calls Adam, Nick, and Sharon all out to the ranch to discuss the fate of the merged company and where he wants it to go. And then we have Adam having a little imaginary scenario of how this conversation's going to go, and then Nick having an imaginary one, and then Sharon having one. And in those imaginary scenarios is when the punch happens. So for me, I think it's a douche move for Y&R to put this promo out, because it gets fans excited for drama and then they don't deliver. And for me, a fake promo like that, to me, is Young the Restless essentially lying to fans. That's what I think of it. I think when you trick fans and get them worked up about something, that's no better than, some of the YouTube channels with these crazy fake titles and bad Photoshop thumbnails that are clearly giving you fake news headlines. I just feel like it's really sketchy, but definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment. Are you bummed that they tricked us and basically lied to us with this promo? Or do you think, oh, that's just CBS being CBS? Because it's not the first time that they would do this. It's the umpteenth millionth time that they've given off fake spoilers in scenes and promo. They do it a lot of times with kisses and things like that. But to me, that's just screwing with your fan base. It just seems unkind. All right. So the bottom line is, after Thursday, we have Adam at loose ends, and Sally is taking Nick's money to start a new company. This could all be very interesting. Remember, Adam warned Sally that by taking Nick's money, he would want to run her company with her and not just write her a check. And sure enough, within a couple of hours of Adam telling her that, there's Nick trying to do just that, trying to come and work with her at her new company. And Sally is like, nope. I want a silent partner and investor. I do not want you as a business partner. So right now, though, Adam is jobless and looking for revenge on his family. And working with Sally would definitely put him on a path to irritate Nick, his dad, and others. But the big question is, would Sally hire Adam after saying that Nick couldn't work with her? Well, maybe. But would Nick threaten to pull his investment if she hires Adam. That would definitely complicate things, and it could be a sign that Nick's hate for his brother outweighs the love he says he has for Sally. So there's no telling really where this storyline is headed, but I have 5 ideas that I would like to see happen. This is how I'd like to see the evolution, 5 steps of this evolution happen. Let me know in the comments if you agree or if you would like the storyline to pivot in another direction. Definitely hit subscribe and like, though, while you're down there commenting. So my first idea is that first, I think Adam might offer Sally the office space that he found for S&A. Do you remember Adam was really excited about the space he found? He could look out the window and see Newman Tower. He called to tell Sally about it. He was so excited. That's when she said, maybe I'll consider the job offer. So if Adam has already signed the lease and paid money in, he might just offer Sally the office space, and she definitely needs an office. And so that could be what opens the door to start this pivot. Then we could have Adam offering to help her get set up. That's my number 2 step in this evolution. With Adam jobless, girlfriendless, Connor out of town, he has time. So without trying to take over, Adam may simply offer to help her get started. He could help her equip the offices, hire some admin people, get her IT set up. Remember, he was going to hire Phyllis for IT at Augustus, but with all that happening, that means the job for Phyllis probably won't go through. So he could probably get Phyllis to come over and set up that stuff for her, all the office tech. And that could pull Adam deeper into her new business on the pretense of just getting her up and running without taking over, just helping her out. Then the third step, Sally could actually make Adam an offer. So I'm assuming that Sally is starting some sort of design firm, whether it's clothing or interiors. It's going to be some sort of design firm. And that means Sally probably needs someone to run the day-to-day business side of things while she manages the creative side of the house. And if Adam gets her all set up and she sees how easy things are with him around, it might be a natural progression for her to keep him around. And Adam would probably jump at the chance. I mean, I think he would work the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru if that's where she worked. I think he would definitely do it, but you know who would hate it? Nick, of course. So the fourth step in this is Nick would probably try an ultimatum. You know how Nick likes to puff up like a big angry toad? And people, just by the way, if you comment thinking that I don't like Nick, I love Nick. I actually think he's the hottest guy on Y&R. I don't always like the way his character behaves, but for me, I would just like him to sit quietly while I look at him. But all right. Nick would absolutely hate Adam helping Sally get her business set up. I'm sure if Adam does help out, we'll have Nick flying off the handle anytime Adam is around. And, you know, petty jealousy is not a good look. And if Sally makes Adam a formal COO job offer to run the non-creative operational side of the business, I'm sure Nick would freak out. And especially after she said, oh, I don't want you working with me. But would Nick give Sally an ultimatum? Would he threaten to pull his investment money out if she hires his brother? Maybe. I mean, Nick can be petty like that. And then the fifth and final step that I think could come is that jealous, irrational Nick might cheat. Nick does not handle jealousy very well, and he's a repeat cheater. And that's not me making things up. That's based on his history. And he's gotten a lot closer to Sharon again lately, as they like to sit around and talk smack about Adam. So would Nick actually cheat on Sally with Sharon? Sure, that would align to his history. It absolutely would. And I feel like that if somebody cheats, it would be Nick before it would be Sally. I think Sally is trying to walk a fine line, even though she hasn't told Nick she loves him and she is still refusing to move in with him. I still think she loves Adam. That's what I think. So, but I think to keep things classy, Nick should stray, and that would basically act as a green light for an Adam and Sally reunion, which me personally, that's what I'm hoping. So what do you guys think? Would you like to see it unfold like this or in another way? Drop your comments below. I read them all. I love your comments. I appreciate you guys listening and interacting with us. Click like if you enjoyed this, and definitely click subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for listening. Sorry for my scratchy throat that sounds terrible. I've got strep. It's killing me. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here with us. Talk to you next time.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.